Hello everybody! Big news for any Precure fans out there. Crunchyroll has finally licensed Toei's Precure, at least this current season that is airing, Healing Good. It's gonna be simulcasted on Crunchyroll now. There hasn't really been any official statements from Crunchyroll explaining like why they decided to add this to their catalog. It just was announced that they would be picking it up for the summer. And episode 13 is already up. It came out last night. The rest of the episodes from the season have not dropped yet. There hasn't really been a time frame for when they're going to be there, but they already are easily available in Fans Translated if you just want to torrent it. That's how I watch Precure and everybody else who watches it, because most of it is not available in the West. And in this video, we're going to talk about the history of Precure licensing and kind of speculate on why maybe Crunchyroll has decided to pick up Healing Good and what maybe Toei is trying to do in the future. So it's just really exciting news. I was not expecting this to happen so soon. There has been like a huge push from dedicated Precure fans, me included, of people who've just been like trying to get people into the series. Even this year's r/anime awards, they gave Hugto Precure some very deserved praise. I think it won, I may be mistaken, but it may have won like Anime of the Year or some crazy shit like that. People were kind of pissed off because it's like, oh, nobody watches Precure, but Precure legitimately is great. And it's consistent and it's fun, and I think there's lots of people who, maybe missing out on one of their all-time favorite series just because it hasn't really been easily available in the West. So OG Precure is currently available on Crunchyroll. I think I tried to watch it on there, but the quality just it's not great. I'd rather torrent it, but I'm pretty sure OG Precure is available. And then 2 seasons of Precure were licensed and put on Netflix by, I think it's Sedan, I have it written down, Sedan Brands, and the notorious Glitter Force dub. So we had Doki Doki and we had Smile Precure. I think Smile Precure was first, and they were done on an English dub, and it was very Americanized, and a lot of the episodes were completely cut. I never watched Glitter Force, so I cannot say that it is worth watching or not. I would just recommend sticking with Precure, but from my understanding, they cut a whole lot of shit out, so Precure really hasn't had that great of a history here in at least English-speaking countries. I know other countries, certain seasons have been, dubbed and taken overseas, but in America and Canada and other English-speaking countries, there really hasn't been a lot of Precure licensing, which is really unfortunate because I think there are, tons of people who would like it. Precure even has a cult following right now of lots of dedicated people who love it. Every single iteration has a completely different character designer, completely different story, so you don't have to be following like 25 years of stories. So Healing Good is the season that's out now. It's the 17th series. It's based on a girl with like a terminal illness, sort of, who gets magical powers and has a kick-ass team of kick-ass girls who, unfortunately, this season, or maybe fortunately, I honestly think this is the season we need right now, but the Precure are fighting against viruses. And I really wonder, what is going to have to be cut from the original story just to, make it more PC, make it more audience-friendly and marketable. I don't know if they're going to have to, cut out some things that maybe they were trying to do with the show. Or maybe they're just going to double down and have it be more about, hope will win over the virus. We'll see. But it's on Crunchyroll right now. You can watch it. I think you have to have a membership, but it's there. Exciting, kind of. It's exciting in some senses, but I don't really think it's gonna be that big of a deal. There's tons of stuff on Crunchyroll that don't really, ever get any attention, and if Crunchyroll isn't doing anything to promote it, which they haven't yet, I can see people ignoring it. But the kind of problem right now is with COVID, lots of anime production has been delayed. There are not going to be many shows that are airing in this summer season, so it's not really surprising that Crunchyroll took a risk and decided to go ahead and try to get licensing rights to Precure. I don't know if they are going to want to add older seasons of Precure to their catalog. I think that Heartcatch Precure should definitely be available, as it is a show that's like more otaku oriented. It has really gorgeous animation style. It's really eye-catching. You can see right here beautiful Cure Blossom and Cure Marine's faces. Yeah, I definitely think that there are some seasons of Precure that really Crunchyroll is sleeping on, Funimation's sleeping on. So does this mean we're gonna get a dub? I don't think so. There's gonna be 40 plus episodes. Oh boy, it's just really exciting. What is going to be in the future for anime licensing networks like Crunchyroll and Funimation when we see huge delays in productions? I really don't know. I know that Crunchyroll Expo for this summer has been canceled, so I don't know how well the industry is doing. I don't know how expensive it was to obtain the rights to Precure. It's been speculated for a while because Precure is a massively successful franchise, and it's animated by Studio Toei. Every year they have theatrical two films that come out. One all-star film, which is kind of tying together older universes of Precure and bringing back, you know, people's favorite characters, and they have some kind of like fun movie. I'm not really that big a fan of the All-Stars movies. I've only seen one. And then there's also just another movie that comes out. I think they both get theatrical releases. Tons of merchandise and toys are released. This year, specifically with Healin Good, Toei has been doing more stuff on YouTube. They've been live streaming live events. They've been doing sneak previews, and I think they've been doing like little puppet show shorts where the mascot characters are gonna like show you how to cook a delicious, easy meal. So definitely Toei is kind of wanting to do more with the digital space and with social media and doing more advertising with an international audience, because these videos are available for people all over the world. They're not region locked or anything. So we do see Toei wanting to kind of expand this franchise so it can, you know, have more of an impact, I think. So it's not too surprising that they would give out licensing rights. Previously, Precure was in the hands of Hasbro. Sedan, I think it's Sedan Brands. Yeah, Sedan Brands folded because they're dog shit. I don't know what else they did, but they did a really bad job with Glitter Force, so Hasbro had it. Hasbro infamously handled My Little Pony, which is extremely popular. So it was kind of like, oh, what are they going to do with Precure? I don't know if they're going to do anything. I don't know if they still have any kind of rights to it. It would have been cool to see them maybe bring some of the merchandise here, but I feel like they just kind of slept on that, and now we are finally seeing it be available for simulcast, and it's exciting, definitely. I'm kind of also a little disappointed because I feel like being a Precure fan is a huge part of my identity as not only a YouTube personality, but as just a human being. I have currently pink hair, and I definitely really vibe with the idea of like the pink Precure is the leader, and I really love a lot of the pink Cures. They're all really great. Cure Blossom is great. I like Cure Passion, who has pink hair, and obviously Cure Yell is fucking amazing. But yeah, I connect with Precure a whole lot, and now that it's kind of, oh, it's not just like only for big weebs. It's not just like this inside club anymore, which, to be honest, it never really was. Like, Glitter Force is available on Netflix, and I'm sure it has its own fan base I don't know about that actually. But so it's not really that much of like an insider hobby, but hopefully that just means there will be more fans who are able to make fan art, who are able to, you know, contribute to the community. The Precure community is really a great and positive place. I know that there is a zine that was made with a bunch of fan art from just, you know, English speaking artists who were passionate about the series and just wanted to make some kind of merchandise for people. So yeah, it's exciting, definitely. I don't know. I hope Crunchyroll can hold it together and pull through COVID. I hope everybody can pull through. But it's definitely a really scary time, and the entertainment industry is obviously going to be impacted by all of this because there are more important things going on. But Precure is back. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Hopefully there's not a huge degrade in episode quality. I haven't seen the latest episode yet. I have actually gone back and like tried to watch everything up into episode 13. I think there's like a 2-month hiatus, so it's finally back, and it's really back in a whole new way. I'm really excited to talk more about Precure. I hope you guys do take this opportunity to check out the series. Maybe if Healing Good isn't like something that you connect with immediately, you don't give up on Precure because, again, every single series is a completely different cast of characters, a completely different director, a completely different character designer, completely different vibe, completely different themes. So if you don't like one, and trust me, there are several that are not so great, you will find one that you like and maybe give something like the original Precure or Heartcatch a try. I really like Fresh too, but I watch Precure when I work out. It's a children's show. There's lots of, you know, reused animation, especially the magical girl transformations, but it is a high quality product. I like watching it. I would probably rewatch every single series that I've seen so far. I've seen all the way up into Heartcatch, and then I've seen Hugto, Star Twinkle, and Healing Good. So, yeah, I love it, and I hope you guys check it out. Also, if you've been missing out on my content, I have been putting up daily vlogs, but it's only for my special Pantsu backers. So you can either give me $2 or $5 for every 3 months, and that will give you access to my extended Discord. I have an NSFW section, I have just more channels, and then I also have like a feed where I am posting daily vlogs. So basically, I wanted a place where I felt like I could be more intimate and personal with my fans, because a lot of stuff will get taken out of context, and I don't know, I just kind of really am done with drama. So if you're giving me money, I have these really fun vlogs. I call them the Pantsu Diaries. I do one about every other day, and it's basically like 10 to 20 minute vlog of just me talking about what's going on in the world or anything I learned or just things that I'm feeling, and it's really fun. So you pay me for a season. It's like a season pass type system. There's 2 tiers. Plain is $2 for 3 months. It basically just gives you access to my Discord and all of the hidden channels, and then you also get access to the vlogs that I'm making. And then if you give me $5 a month, I do semi-weekly hangout sessions where, you know, you can just like talk and we can play video games, and then you're also entered into a special raffle where I will give off the merchandise that I give off during my show. So a couple streams ago, I had a friend, I had Foxy Kedu, make a shirt, and it was really funny. It's like a furry beach party shirt, and I gave away one to people who were super chatting during the stream, and then I also had a separate raffle for people who were giving me $5 every 3 months. So definitely go to my Discord, and, you know, there's 2 packages. You can decide what you want, but I think it's really a worthwhile thing to do because it gives you access for 3 months, and I'm not using PayPal, or I'm not using Patreon, I'm using PayPal, so Patreon is not getting a cut of the money. You're directly supporting me and my content. And yeah, so please check that out if you are interested. Thank you for watching. Please check out Precure. Bye, everybody.